Hey everyone, it's Crystal Pets here, and I just wanted to share with you how I've been sharing the information about hemp oil and how our remedy differs and how it works in our system. So I hope this brings you some value. I try to use the most basic layman terms because I think it's easier for some to understand it this way, and it really helps when you're talking to someone when they ask you, what is the ECS and how long will Remedy take to help me? So again, my name is Crystal Pets, and thank you for joining me here today to hear about my analogy on how our oils work. Now, first off, we know that there are two different plants within the cannabis, right? There's the marijuana plant that's very high in THC and very low in all the nutrients that give us some health benefits. All right, and then on the other side is the hemp plant. And the hemp plant is the one that's very, very high in nutrients, vitamins, omegas, fatty acids, antioxidants. It is an incredible plant, and it's very, very low in THC, like 0.03%. is what our product is at. So therefore, it doesn't show up on any blood tests, and it does not give you any high. It is very, very safe for you to use. So those who are looking for the benefits of the health side, that's where we want to go, is to the hemp. Okay, so to explain a little bit more about how hemp and the extraction of it, most companies will extract the oils from the hemp plant, and then they have to put them into a carrier oil. Now, a carrier oil like a coconut derivative or an olive oil, so that they can distribute it. And that makes sense. Oil and oil mix, right? But guess what? We're water. So how does that work within our bodies? Now, I have one here. I covered up the label because some work very well. You need to take quite a bit of it, and I'm going to show you why. Because oil and water don't mix. So here is a little container of water. Here's the oil, and I'm going to stick a few drops in there. And can you see where that is? Yeah, it just sits on top. Just sits on top. Because your body can only really absorb about 20% of that. And like that means you got to take a lot of this to get any benefits from it. Okay, so then with the remedy, what they have done, when they extract the oils from the hemp plant, they break them down using nanotechnology. Have you ever heard of that? Where it's just, they break them down into very minute pieces. And what can happen then is that it can be carried in water. So what happens when you have water and water mix? Because again, we're 79% water. So here's another little container. So I hope you can see this. I'm going to turn that around. Hope you can see this. Okay, so here's our remedy. Watch the water now. Watch what happens. Can you see that? It literally absorbs into the water, which is what happens when you mix it into your body. That's why we get 95% absorption, and we get it right under the tongue. So once it gets under the tongue and it absorbs in there or through the gut system, then it hits into our ECS, the endocannabinoid system. Now, the best way that I can explain the endocannabinoid system is that it is like highways. There's like three main highways within your body. You have the hormonal highway, you have your nerve highway, which runs from your head all the way to the tips of your toes, and you have your circulatory highway, which is your heart, all of your blood system, which of course runs to all of your major organs, your stomach, your liver, your kidneys, everything. It runs to everything, we know that. So when you have these three highways, now think of them as like an I-95 highway, something smooth and running really well. That's when your body's in good health, homeostasis. Now say you have inflammation in your body, or you have an autoimmune disorder, or you're dealing with pain, neuropathy pain, huge, sleep disorders. What's happening is on those highways that there is road breakdown. And so you have construction in different areas of your body. And so what happens then is that things get backed up on those highways. And then what happens when you take this and you put it under your tongue, there's little receptors all over your highways. And so when there's construction, you know how they have lots of pylons around and there's lots of construction crews there? What this does is it gets into those areas and it starts to help to repair them in the way that it allows the body the energy and the nutrients to do it for itself, which is really cool because when you give your body what it needs, it will start to repair itself. And our products are not meant to treat, cure, prevent, but my gosh, when you put something good into your body where you're getting all that 95% absorption, which then makes it 20 times more bioavailable, so it's getting right into the cellular level versus the stuff still sitting on top here, you are doing your body an amazing benefit. So those highways start to repair. And once you start to repair those highways, it's smooth sailing again. That nerve pain starts to go down. You start to feel your hormones balancing out. You can sleep better. You have more energy. And it helps for so many different autoimmune disorders. You name it, A to Z. It will help to cover that because all those systems are all in all those highways. So when people ask me is how long will it take for me to start feeling the effects of Remedy, I tell them I don't know. Some of them it's immediate. As soon as you put it in, they can start to feel it working within their system within a minute. Others, a little bit longer. I'll just ask them, how bad do you think your roads are? How much construction does it have to go under to repair itself? Because once you can repair that highways, then it's just maintenance. And that's the beautiful part. Because you only need to take 0.25 to 0.5 mils twice a day of this little product. It is an incredible, incredible product to use. So I hope that makes sense. Take care of yourself. Really find what benefits you, cost effective and health effective. Thanks for joining me.